years and years. So, Andrew, tell us a little bit more about this.
The book came out of my first visit to Croatia in April '92. The war had been going on in the country since October beforehand, and it hadn't quite kicked off in Bosnia. And I came back from Croatia after my 10-day visit, and then I started preparing material, paintings, and this book for an exhibition I'd planned for later that year, '92. And I was making it while...
So you brought all this stuff with you when you came back from Croatia?
No. The tiles I picked up on the Thames at low tide, the pieces of jewellery, the photographs I collected in Brick Lane Street Market.
I see. So this is local?
Yeah, the grass is outside my flat. Yeah.
So this is not what I tell everybody, you know, that this is actually from the battlefields.
Oh, you can keep telling them that. The title is Lijepa Naša Domovina, which is the title of Croatia's national anthem, meaning Our Beautiful Homeland. But as I was making this book, the events in Bosnia kicked off. So it became as relevant about Bosnia as Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's remained remarkably green.
It has, actually. It's surprising. This photograph is a view of the main street called Stradun in Dubrovnik. So the photographs are from
I've
Croatia.
been there.
Yeah.
And I was there with my taxi driver was a Bosnian.
Oh, yeah.
And he came in there and he explained everything, you know, how the bomb, you know, you could still see some marks at the top of the building. And then from outside, that is where a big battle
Yes,
happened,
yeah.
just
And from
outside
on top of the
wall.
hill
Yeah.
behind them, shell
Yeah.
the city, yeah.
Hey.
It's a piece of bread and a piece of a gold chain. This is another victim here.
From there.
These are all from Croatia, these victims.
Hey, horrible. Horrible.
This picture, this chap was the first victim in Zagreb. I think he was waiting at a tram station when a shell landed.
So is the picture from the press?
Yeah, and I just painted over them. This is a guy who was, you know, killed and just shoved under some bushes, and then a piece of barbed wire with a piece of cloth attached to it. A piece of a shoelace.
Shoelace.
Yeah.
But these all came from Croatia.
No.
God, why can't you lie?
Did you say why this is in the little plastic bag with the label?
I read somewhere, and I subsequently couldn't find out where I read it, but it said that everyone who went to war took with them a birch leaf from a tree in their garden. So that's why I incorporated, and some money, of course.
And a little photograph of
A
loved one or
yes.
something.
On the back.
And there's your name. He closes beautifully.
It does, yeah. These are
It's
the
retained
slides.
its impact
Yeah.
greatly.
Yeah, I think it has, actually, yeah.
Yes, it hasn't sort
Yes.
of dated or
No.
faded
Agree.
in impact when you look at
Agree.
it.
But I'm amazed, really, just how well it has preserved itself.
Because it is seen a lot, you know. It's
Is it
shown.
really?
Yes, I mean we have groups coming to see the artist books
Yes.
weekly.
And there was a receipt as well, which you asked me to provide a receipt.
That's right.
And I used a painting, a painted photograph,
Yes.
and then I wrote it on that.
That's right. I remember seeing that with the object, but we must have filed it. We must have got filed
Separately, yes. Yeah, and you saw this when I had the exhibition, didn't you? That's where you first saw this book.
Where?
I borrowed an empty shop in Marylebone High Street.
Is that where I saw it?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
it comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. And that's when I decided we should have it here.
Yeah.
Can't remember how much we paid for it.
I think £350.
I thought it was $450 actually.
Really?
What came in my head?
You got a bargain there.
Is on the receipt. This is quite amazing, you know. The grave at the end. I mean,
It is,
it's
so
quite
moving.
extraordinary.
But you can see the whole war here, I mean, from beginning to end, in the book. I think it's a wonderful book.
Yeah.
Now shall we back it up?
Yep, yeah.
That'd be very helpful. We can manage to do that.
That's great. Wow, great to see it again.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
That was really a treat.
You're very welcome. I didn't know you were going to be filming though. I was not told this. I would.
Well, I did say making a program.
In any case, what you're now going to get is you're going to get a
Besides
film
all-
as well.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Do you not still hold the copyright?
I suppose I do, yeah.
Well, there we are.